This is a call out video. You, Scooter Braun, you thought you could just sign Justin Bieber. I'm calling you out, Scooter Braun. Did you really think signing Justin Bieber was a good idea? When I was here all this time, you could have signed me to a $2 million contract. I would have been able to save your failing, shitty management business. But here's the thing. You screwed up. You, Scooter Braun, you screwed up big time. Big time. All you had to do was discover me off of Facebook when I was 18. That's all you had to do. But you wound up discovering Justin Bieber over YouTube. You would have been able to hedge your bets on the right horse, Scooter Braun. That's where you seem to mess up. You thought you were in the right to do as you thought you wanted to do. Well, looks like you making your own decision backfired on you. And when that decision that you thought you had the right to do whatever you wanted to do at that moment end up backfiring on you. You knew Taylor Swift did not want you to have anything to do with her back catalog. And most importantly, you knew she didn't want anything to do with sharing a management company with Justin Bieber. Did you really think Taylor Swift was going to stick around in your management company because you signed somebody who wasn't built or ready for the fame and fortune lifestyle? You could have been doing the right thing, Scooter Braun. You could have been doing the right thing. But here's the thing. You messed up big time when you decided that you're going to do whatever you wanted to do at that moment in time and thought, oh, well, this won't blow back in my face about almost 20 years later. Well, looks like shit hit the fan for you. My fame snubbing friend. You thought, well, why don't I just end up snubbing somebody in my own backyard and discover somebody else in somebody else's backyard? A lot of people hated Justin Bieber because Justin Bieber was this Canadian douchebag. Everybody hated him. Everybody hated him, including me. And the only reason why Justin Bieber ever got a fucking green card to be here in America is because of you, Scooter Braun. You gave him a green card. A golden trimmed green card to be here. He dated Selena Gomez a long while back, on and off again. Then he started getting with with Haley Baldwin, the daughter of American actor Alec Baldwin. They married, and all you had to do was make it right. Terminate Justin Bieber's golden trimmed green card ship and fame and fortune by sending him back to Canada where he belongs. You could have signed somebody in your own backyard, Scooter Braun. You could have done that. You could have signed me instead of signing Justin Bieber. Nobody knew who Justin Bieber was until you signed him. You signed him, and you didn't think to check for me. Big mistake on your part. I would have been able to make sure you didn't pull some stupid ass crap. You got very powerful people coming after you. You're facing legal troubles. You're facing troubles trying to manage and keep your nameless management company from going under. You're facing legal troubles. You're facing all kinds of troubles. And your woman left you. Yeah, that's right. Your wife left you because of all this crap that you've been doing, Scooter Braun. Cutting corners with your artists. And let's not forget, you cut corners with Taylor Swift, Demi Lovato, Ariana Grande. So that's 3 artists that was signed to your label. Demi Lovato left Disney to sign with your label. She hadn't been back in Disney in years. She only started signing with you because your nameless management team was failing. Did you really think your management company was going to be on the same level as Motown Records? You're facing financial liabilities. Poor management. And let's not forget, you screwed yourself out of having been 4 American-born superstars. But you didn't discover me then. You wound up discovering Justin Bieber instead of me. Back when I was 18 years old. You discovered Justin Bieber when he was 13, 14 years old. You signed him then. And then, out of nowhere, 3 years. 3 years of you building this dude up. 3 years of you, Scooter Braun. 3 years of you building up Justin Bieber's fame. All the hype, all the promotions, the tours, being able to make his baby music video. You were responsible for every single music video he's ever made. And every single album he's ever made since you signed him. But here's the thing. when Justin Bieber left your management company and went solo, who was left? Demi Lovato left your management company because of you. Ariana Grande left your management company because she thought she had something better to do. Demi Lovato left your management company because you were getting her best friend, Selena Gomez, mixed up with Justin Bieber. And if my memory serves me correctly, Selena Gomez was warning. Demi Lovato was warning Selena Gomez about Justin Bieber. Demi Lovato left your management company due to you linking Justin Bieber up with Selena Gomez at the time. They had an on and off again dating relationship. They did not want anything to do with each other. When like this whole he said she said shit came out about Justin Bieber and Selena Gomez, they made diss tracks about each other. They made diss tracks about each other. And when those diss tracks started releasing on the radio, Selena Gomez made her diss track about Justin Bieber. Justin Bieber was the first one to make his diss track about Selena Gomez and about how his mother did not like Selena Gomez and hated Selena Gomez. And then Selena Gomez clapped back at Justin Bieber about how he left in peace. Well, he left in peace. She left in pieces. He left her in pieces. And let's not forget, you, Scooter Braun, you wound up going all the way towards messing with Taylor Swift's back catalog. And guess what? Taylor Swift never liked Justin Bieber. Ariana Grande didn't like Justin Bieber. Demi Lovato didn't like Justin Bieber. It was reported that all three of them hated Justin Bieber. And then Selena Gomez started whining and crying, wah. Why ain't I good enough by myself? Or wah. Why ain't I good enough to stay with Justin Bieber? Wah. Justin Bieber's mommy hates me. Wah. And then Justin Bieber started to be like, wah. I miss Selena Gomez. Bullshit, you didn't, Justin Bieber. You listened to your mom, and then you talk shit about Selena Gomez in your song. And then you try to backtrack, Justin Bieber. You're trying to backtrack on that shit by making that song Sorry as your piss poor attempt to apologize to Selena Gomez. And then comes to light, Scooter Braun, about your client Justin Bieber facing a $5 million lawsuit towards his management team, facing it. And turns out, when all this crap came to light about Justin Bieber's past, he thought he was so-called Cherokee as a way to try to claim that he deserves the right to have free oil, or why he thought it was okay to pretend to be something he was not, let alone pretending to be a musician, which he wasn't, and ending up leaving his pet monkey in a foreign country without the proper paperwork, and abandoning his pet monkey in a foreign country in Europe. And drag racing under the influence, drag racing with, and also driving without his license, egging his neighbor's house, and then later on framed his two black friends because they ripped him off and stole from him, and then ending up peeing in a mop bucket, and then disrespecting Bill Clinton, acting out of character, acting completely stupid, and let alone like when he was like 14, 15 or 16 or something, back when he was like 15 or something, he made a racist joke about black people and chainsaws using the N-word. That was racist. And him getting violent and aggressive and abusive towards people, yelling at some woman, cursing her out in front of her own daughter, slapping Selena Gomez in the face, spitting on his fans, and having a bad attitude. And during the interview with authorities, he started acting like a complete prima donna diva behaving douchebag. It took Zach Galifianakis or whoever during the interview between Justin Bieber and Zach Galifianakis, and Zach Galifianakis took his belt off and started beating Justin Bieber. And I don't think Justin Bieber was raised right. Justin Bieber is a culture vulture, woman abuser, anti-patriot, and a vagrantly misbehaving miscreant, and a white supremacist. And disrespectful to his fans, disrespectful to mothers and their daughters, cops with bad attitude, and also doing some stupid shit, and is endangering animals. So that's 10 things. 10 things about the guy that makes him the most hated. And 2 things: getting into some financial legal trouble with the management team, and for hooking up with Haley Baldwin. Nobody likes Haley Baldwin either, given that her dad, Alec Baldwin, has his own is marred by controversy, and yet you, Scooter Braun, you screwed up. Now you're facing the consequences for signing somebody who wasn't ready for the fame, who wasn't ready for the spotlight. You're facing financial legal troubles, and you're facing personal troubles. And you just pushed away one of 3 of your biggest stars out of your very own management company. You pushed away Ariana Grande. You pushed away that which is Demi Lovato, and your 3rd biggest superstar, now signed to your record label company, Taylor Swift. You pushed her away by messing with her back catalog and trying to edit her back catalog of music to cut corners and cut costs. You wound up doing that, and look at where this ended you up. A whole lot of hot water, very powerful people coming after you, you facing legal problems, your woman ending up leaving you. You are marred by controversy. You were marred by controversy big time. You could not keep yourself out of trouble. You couldn't keep yourself out of trouble, even if you tried to keep yourself out of trouble. I guess survival of the fittest really meant a lot to you, Scooter Braun. Now you know why no one in the music business wants to be a part of your failing, almost damn near bankrupt record label agency. No one wants to be signed with you. None of these today's superstars that are in the music business wants to be signed to your damn management label. The Braun management label is hurting financially because of you. You made the worst choices out of everything else you've ever done. And then you have the gall to try to stay relevant. Why do you think Dua Lipa isn't signed to your management label? Because she doesn't like she does not like Justin Bieber either. She would never sign to the Braun management agency. She would never sign with you because of that. And if my memory serves me correctly, Little Miss Dua Lipa did not want to even cross paths with Justin Bieber because she does not like him at all whatsoever. There's been no mention of nice, kind things Dua Lipa has ever said about Justin Bieber. And there's been never been a reported nice, kind thing she's ever said about you, Scooter Braun. You screwed yourself out of having a star-studded lineup of musicians that are popular right now being signed to your management. You may have had 3 big stars, and that's all you had to work with. But yet you, Scooter Braun, you messed that shit up because you didn't want to sign somebody in your own backyard. You thought, oh, Justin Bieber is so talented. La, 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 la. And when it came to Taylor Swift and also Ariana Grande and Demi Lovato, when they told you they didn't want to share a management company with that guy, you wound up being like with your thumbs in your ears and your own dick in your ass, not listening to the 3 of them. 2 of them left. 1 had other things to do, and the other did not like how you signed Justin Bieber to your management company, and then you screwed and stabbed Taylor Swift in the back by messing with her back catalog, trying to edit her music. When she got wind of it from her own attorney, her own lawyer, that you were pulling that crap, breach of contract, she took you to court. She sued you over her back catalog to get her back catalog back in her possession. And lo and behold, she got her back catalog back from you. And you lost access to her back catalog by way of the legal proceedings in court. You had to pay a $250,000.3 million lawsuit, and you had to pay that money to Taylor Swift. And then you had the gall to not look on Facebook to see if there was any potential talent on Facebook. You could have signed me. But no, you looked on YouTube for your next top star. And you looked outside of your own backyard to go and sign the next top star. Did you really think that that Justin Bieber was on the same playing field as Avril Lavigne? Bear in mind, Avril Lavigne appealed to the millennials because she was honest about her being a punk pop princess. She made music that I grew up with. And mostly because guys wanted in her pants in the first place when they first saw her. When she first came out with her music at 16, 17. And then throughout 18, 19, and throughout her 20s, she's been making music. And funny thing is that we don't know if Avril Lavigne is still making music. We don't know. Avril Lavigne hasn't been a Canadian for 20 years. Or 22 to 21, maybe 24 years. She hasn't been a Canadian resident or citizen since she came here at 16, 17. She hasn't been a Canadian citizen for 24 plus years since she's been here in America. And let's not forget, a lot of people loved Avril Lavigne. They loved her because she was gorgeous and easy on the eyes, and she had musical talent. She had real musical talent along with angelic good looks at the time. And she was that teen heartthrob that every guy that was growing up, every younger millennial that was growing up in the 2000s wanted for themselves. But she wound up with somebody else, some rich yuppie who got his foot in the door by being a rich, wealthy trust fund baby. Paid his way into those Hollywood rooms where Avril Lavigne was at. And basically landed her as his woman. At the time, a lot of people were crushed. A lot of young 90s kids that were male 90s kids that were growing up in the 2000s were crushed when they found out she wasn't single. And did you not know, Scooter Braun, that trying to capitalize upon Canadian musician trend that was dead? That trend was a one and done trend. That was a once in a lifetime trend. And the only other Canadian musician that was signed to an American record label was Avril Lavigne. But you try to turn Justin Bieber into the pop star male version of Avril Lavigne. Big mistake on your part. Because you see, Avril Lavigne did not get discovered over YouTube. Because back in the early 2000s, late 90s, early 2000s, YouTube didn't even exist back in those days. She got discovered. She got signed. She blew up on the scene. Showed up on the scene out of nowhere, out of the ether, and basically made a name for herself, a household name for herself. You, however, did not at all contemplated it and even comprehend what was to come. Only when back in 2005, when YouTube first started, Justin Bieber started making music, making cover songs, singing his own songs, and you discovered him. And let's not forget, he became a Hollywood superstar in the music business because of you. You screwed that up for yourself. But yeah, you, Scooter Braun, only time will tell within the next 20 or 30 years if your management company is still around by then. Who knows? Maybe 20 or 30 years from now, your management company will be gone and bankrupt. And you will be left in prison. All those who worked for you will go off working for some other already well-established legacy media-based music publishing companies or record labels. We all know Motown is still in business. They're still like managing musicians. They're still doing that. But you could have just signed me. I would have been able to save your management company, Scooter Braun. But you didn't want to look on Facebook. You want to look on YouTube back in the day. Did you really think discovering Justin Bieber was a good idea? You snubbed me. I'm still stuck here, 32 years of age, not signed to a damn record label contract because of you. I would have been able to get out of Muncie, pack my shit, move to LA, be on stage, do a music video. Would have had albums of mine being made and sold. Would have been able to pocket the money, my cut of the money. I would have been able to do all that. But yeah, you decided, well, why don't I just sign Justin Bieber instead of Jason Deweese? My name in my hometown would have been solidified, and the name Jason Deweese would have been synonymous with Muncie, Indiana. But I'll be getting into the wherewithal about my name later on. But you, Scooter Braun, you messed up. You snubbed me. You thought, well, why don't I just snub this dude? Anyways, this has been the Scooter Braun controversy commentary. And if you like this live streamed video, like, comment, subscribe, and turn on notifications. And share the videos and share the live stream videos so you won't miss another upload or another stream. This has been your host, yours truly, the one, the only, Jason Deweese. Over and out.